I ain't hungry. First, I always say hungry dogs run fast. I ain't hungry. I'm starving.
Hurt takes the snap. He's back. He's going to run. He's in. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts.
When that cage opens up again, our teeth are snarling. We're drooling. We're ready. We're hungry, ready to hunt again.
Dallas. We hate you. Race snow. The Eagles train to go. The Eagles win.
And again, and again, and again.
It ain't about them. It's about us. We play up to our potential. Each and every one of us together. Nobody can beat us. I promise you.
What is up, my brews, my birds? Brews, we are back. It's another Speaking Birds. It's your boy, Speaks. We are joined here. We are joined here as conference champions. Your 2024 Eagles are headed to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Joined here with John and Clayton today. What's up, fellas?
How we doing?
What's up? Good to be here.
Oh, man. Doing great. John, what's up, man?
Woo! Commanders. You got pissed on.
Ooh.
You're going to take over the Hard Rock. Give me a fucking break. Nobody even knows the Hard Rock's even there, man. Why don't we take over a fucking Denny's or an Applebee's? Jesus fucking Christ. Haven't been to a Hard Rock since I was like fucking 8 years old.
What was it, the Hard Rock in Philly?
No, I think it was in Washington, to be honest, but bunch of fucking losers. Guy talks all that shit on social media, you know what I mean? And then you see the video of him walking past, can't even turn his head. He has to look straight, get out of the stadium as fast as possible.
Evacuation mission.
Yeah. Marshawn Lattimore. Sheesh. Not only did you get shit on all game, you got physically assaulted. When you speak from here on out, call AJ Brown your dad. We've been out here eating all week after that game, boy. You know what we were eating? Fucking cooked pig in a shopping cart in the middle of the fucking parking lot. But the Rivian pulled up to the stadium with the snow tires on, the tinted windows. Many men came on. And it was just a murder. It was a murder out there. First 48 style.
First
but
48.
yeah, but we knew who the shooter was. And the victim had 55 bullet wounds. That was a great game, man. It's, very nice to watch. Just pure domination. Fucking insane. So
Man.
take your ass back to Washington for the team's exit meeting. Why don't you go to the top of Northwest Stadium or whatever it is and lean on one of those shitty ass railings. Get the fuck out.
Man, I love it. Yeah, it was pure dominant. I don't want to cut you off. Keep going, man.
Oh, no, I was just
Dude,
verbally assaulting him. I'm just happy about it.
the Rivian pulls up. Silence.
Yeah.
Silencer. Man,
Yeah, many men on. Sheesh.
what a game. I mean, yeah, just so much to talk about. Clayton, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I had no doubt. Like
Yeah, this
the only
game
thing
I
that
thought
worried
was
me, yeah, the only thing that worried me was the Hurts early in the week there, and then even then I was like, you know what? Even if Hurts doesn't go, Pickett's gonna fucking go out there and dominate these assholes. These guys aren't the same fucking class as the Eagles. Period. And it showed on Sunday. Showed a lot of these Commander fans up.
Oh yeah.
Funny how all of a sudden, and then I have scumbag, Cowboys fans coming out. It's like, dude, first of all, shut the fuck up. This has nothing to do with you. You shut your mouth and go back to the sewer where you belong. This is between the big boys now. You guys aren't the big boys anymore. With fucking Schottenheimer, yeah, the future's looking bright in Dallas. Fuck off, dude. You guys are irrelevant for the next 5 years at least. This is between the big boys in the fucking or in the division now. So, and it's
Yeah,
just funny how everybody just disappears overnight. All these people I had no idea was a Redskins fan, coming out of the woodwork, running their mouth. Monday comes around, dude. It's just crickets. It's nobody, dude. I can't find anybody with a Commanders uniform on. Like, get the fuck out of here. You guys are fucking pathetic. I told you coming in it was going to be a beatdown. It was even worse than I thought it was going to be. Fucking, you didn't belong here, period.
Rumor has it the center still knocked out.
Oh, he hasn't woken up. Clayton, cockroaches. When the lights come on,
Yeah.
they scurry. They scurry. Yeah, no. I spend way too much time on like Reddit and like other teams Just I like peeking in, but yeah, man, they're delusional. But anyway, whatever. We handled business. Their season's over. What do they say? Cancun sent you to Cancun University. Get out of here. But man, these birds. Yeah, there was never a doubt. Never a doubt. Jalen Hurts plays, great game, 20 for 28, 246, 1 touchdown. Saquon Barkley, absolutely phenomenal. That guy, I mean, I don't think we've ever seen anything like it as Eagles fans. I mean, you could pick through NFL history and probably compare, but man, this guy is absolutely incredible.
Monster. I think he needs 30 some yards to have the most yards in history, including playoffs.
Dude, it's absolutely insane. Just like that first run, he's just spinning, cutting back, cutting the field. It's my God.
Unstoppable.
AJ Brown bounces back, 96 yards. He loves that number in the playoffs. 1 touchdown. Impactful guy. Man, I can't believe we're going to the bowl, guys.
Ooh, feels good.
Man, I didn't want to say anything to anybody because I didn't want to jinx it, and I almost didn't do it, but I requested off the 10th, which is the day after, before we even went to the playoffs. The week before we went to the playoffs, the last who we play the last game of the week or the last game of the year. It was a nothing game. We were
the Giants.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew it was a nothing game that we had our backups in. Yeah, Tanner McKee took our second team and stomped out the Giants' first team.
Yeah.
So, right before that game, I requested off for it. I almost requested off for the parade, but I think
I took the whole week off.
Wild. I should have.
I took the whole week off. Now my boss has been out for this week and the next week here before the Super Bowl, so it's been hectic. And I was like, I'm just going to take the week off for the Super Bowl.
I may have to.
So I digress. Can
we still use COVID? What's the new thing? I can use that. Is it the norovirus? I'll get one of those.
Oh man,
I'll get one of those on Sunday, and
hopefully you're not on a cruise.
Man, it was great. I'm still like, it hasn't really like sank in yet. Just because this is kind of like the off week. In terms of you're seeing the guys out there living life. But man, this upcoming week, it's really gonna be grind city.
Yeah, I seen they're practicing. I think Dickerson and Juergens were held out, but a lot of people had rest. So
let's talk about that, man. In that game, that brought a tear to my eye almost. Like, you got Juergens in there, he's ready to come in if need be. Like, Dickerson suffers an injury, and you could see that brotherhood, that offensive line brotherhood. They were willing to go out there, injured or not, have their boys back. Juergens comes. I mean, it's just like the expression. I have to go back and watch it, but the expression in real time on their faces, man, you could tell they really care about each other, and I think they're willing to do anything for one another. I love that.
Yeah, it looks like with rest and shit, they both should be able to go, which is huge because you don't want to be out there with either of them. But
as long as one of them can go, I think we'll be all right. But definitely would be better if you had both of them. But I mean, it's just this. It goes back to Nick. I mean, one of his core values is connection, and this team this year is more connected. And I swear they get more hyped and happy when their brother's doing good shit than they do when they're doing good shit. They're happy to see each other succeed. They got each other's back no matter what, man. And it really shows on the defense, because on the defense you have to play as one all the time to do what they're doing. But man, on that offense on Sunday, that really showed you, man. Like Juergens, he's hurt. If he's not starting the NFC Championship game, that motherfucker's hurting bad. And Dickerson's refusing to come out, man. And Juergens is on the sideline. They're panning to him, showing him like, "Hey, man, I got you. Like, I got you." And Dickerson gave it everything he had. God bless him, man. That's a warrior. Fucking one of the toughest sons of bitches you'll ever see. But he eventually comes out, and Juergens steps in. He's fucking hurting.
And that
And,
that back's some nasty work, man. If you
Yeah. And you got Luvu fucking jumping on him illegally
Yeah.
like 4 fucking times in a row. And I'm sorry, nothing's gonna change my mind about that. That is the most dirtiest fucking player in the division, possibly the conference. And he's in the conversation for the league. He is a dirty motherfucker. You see that when Lattimore is getting fucking roughed up by AJ, here comes Luvu in to fucking hit AJ in the back. Can't even fucking show up to the front, man. You're coming in and trying to stick him in the back. But yeah,
I was watching.
Sorry, that's a tirade to get off the subject there, but
no,
I was watching Baldinger. He was on Bussing with the Boys. He says Jurgen's probably going to need surgery here after the Super Bowl. So it must be pretty bad.
Jesus Christ, on your back.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck, dude,
Wonder
what
what
the
it
hell
is.
did he do in that Rams game? I wonder if it even was in the Rams game. What the hell caused that?
Who knows? It's got to be. I don't know if it's
Like a
nerve or
herniated disc or something like that.
Yeah. Just burn the nerves, man. Burn the nerves
Burn
off and get it. Yeah. That way you don't even know when you're injured.
Get into Mexico in the off season here, man. Get those stem cells shot up.
Yeah.
Help you heal.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's one game. Then we'll deal
That's
with
it.
everything. It's like, let's stockpile all these problems. And just, I mean, AJ Brown might need a little work, maybe a little.
I wouldn't be
cleanup,
surprised. Yeah,
you know.
go in there, clean that knee out.
Man, who else? AJ Brown, just like you said, John. Call him Dad. Lattimore.
You know what? You know who else should be called Daddy? Quinyon Mitchell to Scary Terry
Scary
after
Terry.
this mock
I
him
love
after that. Oh man, that was great,
I love
dude.
that.
That was great.
Mosses him and then takes his fucking celebration from him.
Sick.
Yeah, we're starting to see Q come down with a few. The guy can catch. This just in.
Not great, but he can do it.
It can be done.
He bobbled that one. That was an ugly interception, but I'll take it.
I'm almost starting to think, and I know they probably wrap up these awards or like whoever votes on it, like, you know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. You're not supposed to like count the postseason in these awards, but how do you look? The one rookie's making plays in the NFC Championship game. I mean, if that doesn't give you a little edge over Verse, and I know it's probably going to go to Verse, but I don't know. I'd go Q. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
But
Yeah, if I'm voting, I'm going Q. And that's not even biased. That's just, I mean, if you look at what he did. I mean, don't get me wrong. Verse was very good too. But he wasn't even the sack leader on his team. It was actually another rookie.
Yeah,
Frisk.
you can't get stats when they don't throw you the ball.
Exactly.
So
He had like I think it was a 2% passer rating against him on Sunday. Q did. Like, what the hell, dude? I think he gave up, or no, I'm sorry. I think that's in the entire playoffs. I got to find that graphic. But it's something insane. He's killing it in the postseason. Like, we thought he was good in the regular season. Dude, this guy showed up for the postseason. Even though he went out early in that Rams game, the time that he's been in there, it's been elite. Like, it's been locked down elite.
I'll be honest, when I was at that Rams game, I didn't notice him off there until, you know, they started picking on Rodgers. I just didn't see him go off hurt. It was kind of like he got right off there and I missed it somehow.
yeah,
I think it was on that tackle when he went in to tackle Stafford on that dumbass scramble he had. And I think they came off the field. I think that stopped him and they came off the field and then he just never went back out. Rodgers came out the next series. I think it might have been
I do remember them picking on Rodgers. I'm like, why the fuck is Rodgers in the game? And I look over and Quinyon was out, but I just don't remember, you know, it's, you know, usually you see like a guy laying there or something, but he must have just got up and got off. And I was like, the hell?
yeah. Well, you know, glad he came back.
Absolutely.
Seems like he's good.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, real quick, Zach Ertz, you are 100% dead to me. I don't care. You can cry on your press conference. You can say you love this city. You can do all the charity work in the world. Thanks for your services in the Super Bowl, but you're dead to me. You put on your uniform and go up to battle against this team. I think you should have just sat the game out. Your Philly legacy would have been intact, but no. You wanted to battle. You wanted to take our dreams from us, and for that, I will never forgive you. Dead to me. Just had to say that.
Yeah, I also don't get like, I mean, he had a lot of catches, you know what I mean? And it's like, Jesus, guys, he's not going vertical. He's either going in or out. You know what I mean? Like, can we get somebody on him?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. So
He had a decent game.
I'm with you. Fuck him.
Yeah. Just I don't want to hear about you anymore. And you know, I think he's hurt. He's feels some sort of way about not being included in that like core four. Whatever.
He wanted too much money, dude. Like he wanted way too much money with a very talented player underneath him. Like, dude, Dallas Goedert he's a cripple, but man, when he's out there, that dude is fucking very good. So you can't demand a huge contract if you're not light years better than the guy right behind you. And honestly, at that point, Ertz was probably a better, and I'm saying probably a better receiver, but Goddard was on his way up. But the blocking, it wasn't even close. Goddard was and always will be a way better blocker than Ertz. And that's just, it's business. And he wanted way more money than he was worth. And, look where it got you, bro. You could still be here. You could still be on this team contributing and going to a Super Bowl. But instead, you went and rotted down in Arizona. I hope you love that paycheck to do nothing. And then now you're in a scumbag fucking franchise like the Commanders.
Don't forget that he quit, though, either. He kept that injury for weeks and weeks and weeks when he could have got back out there because he was all insulted that he didn't get the paycheck, so he quit on the team.
Hey, he fucking dyes his hair blonde, fucking, was holding out on fucking camp and shit, like OTAs and stuff. It's like, fuck you, man. Don't let that shit distract you. Fucking be here. I'll respect you if you're here. I get that it's a business and you want to get paid, and I think you should. But, dude, show up for your teammates. Show up for your franchise.
Yeah, I agree.
Or play for house money and let the checks bounce.
Yeah, dude, I love
that.
I love that.
How about that,
dude? You planted that phrase pregame pod, and I was like, man, that's the phrase I went into the game just in my head because like it was true, man. It was like you're gonna go for it on fourth. Okay, whatever. We gave up a few fourths. It's like you are writing these checks and they're not gonna last all game. Okay, you wanna do this, you wanna do that. Like eventually your checks are going to bounce. You cannot keep that up all game. I mean, that was just it was desperate. It was them conceding the game before they even gave their players a chance to win, in my opinion.
Well, I got a short list of bounce checks here if you want me to go forward.
I do, yeah.
Your quarterback's more poised than Jalen Hurts. Bounce check.
Bounce.
You're going to hit the QB like a running back. That's a bounce check.
Bounce.
Playing with house money, that check's bounced.
Bounce.
And what's his name? Robinson talking that he thinks they're the better team. Well, that check definitely fucking bounced. Got shit on. So,
dude, I love it, man. Yeah.
Oh, I got another one in there from the same dickhead that said he was going to hit our quarterback like a running back. Oh, I love going into enemy territory and silencing the crowd. Yeah, the link was sure silent on Sunday, huh, brother? Huh? You fucking dickhead.
Bounced.
Oh man, speaking of crowd, man, even like going online, Washington fans thought they were gonna have like a 40 to 60 crowd presence. like
there was 13 people at the Hard Rock.
Dude, they were writing stories about it. The fucking Redskins were gonna take over the link. I'm like, that will never happen, dude. Get out of here.
Oh my god. Yeah, bounced.
We did this tonight. We took this Hard Rock over. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, give me a break.
Dude, I completely missed that storyline. I keep seeing it. So there was a Hard Rock cafe that the
apparently nobody knows about it in Philly.
Where's this Hard Rock?
I mean, I couldn't even tell you.
Miami? Like where? I thought Hard Rocks were only in like Miami and Vegas. Where is this Hard Rock cafe?
Who knows? And who even goes to a Hard Rock cafe after it's been open for fucking 30 years now?
Same people that go to like a Margaritaville.
Well, you got to remember the last time these guys were relevant was 30 years ago. So they're still living, in the 90s. So the Hard Rock Cafe is the hot lick to them.
Yeah.
Getting dinner at Old Country Buffet.
Exactly.
Guys, we took this Denny's over.
It's like, oh, man.
Like,
Sick
Jesus
flex,
Christ.
guys.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm
outta
at
here.
Chili's and we took it over.
Oh my god, yeah, that's funny. I missed that whole thing, but I keep seeing it. I gotta look that up. Bounced though, bounced.
Yeah, absolutely bounced. Then they were in the before the game, they were out in the tailgate. They're like, we're taking this game over, all fucking 12 of you.
Oh man, sheesh. Well, big news out of the Philly world today. Brandon Graham, practice window has been open.
He was at
I saw
practice
that.
today. He was out
Oh,
there.
he's out there. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
he's suited up and out there. They were in full pads today. He was out there.
I like that. I like that for BG. Even if he's not going to take snaps away from Nolan, right? I mean, that's not going to happen. But I like that he's out there. Maybe he will. I don't know, but I can't say.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely start Nolan at this point. Depends how the shoulder is or what was it? The
triceps.
Yeah. So sure. I mean, I think you still go with Nolan. He's the hot hand, man. He's playing extremely well. So
Yeah, isn't
if
he
you
the
can get in there for
franchise leader in postseason sacks now?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
In a single postseason, something like that for us.
I mean, obviously, when Nolan's a little tired, then you bring the BG on, and Huff, who's doing absolutely nothing, like we all
Yeah,
know.
you can sit Huff. If
Yeah.
if you deem that BG is okay to go, I would honestly not even activate Huff. He wouldn't even dress for the Super Bowl. Like I would dress BG over him. I'd have Jalix Hunt out there, and I'd have Nolan Smith out there, and just roll with those three. And Sweaty. I'm sorry, and Sweaty. Those four. So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, Huff gives you nothing. I mean, if BG can just be a little bit better than nothing, he's better than what Huff's giving you.
I saw Huff out there had a spin move last game.
Well, I mean, in obvious pass, he will rush the passer. But he's not going to give you the run stopping prowess that BG has, and BG is a better edge. Like, he reads better, he sets the edge better, he can pass rush just as good, in my opinion. Because Huff, I didn't see anything special out of Huff as far as pass rush. And I see nothing, absolutely nothing as an edge player. Like, it's legit. If he's not rushing the passer, he's fucking worthless. He should not be out there. And I love that Vic Fangio, looked at that and was like, I don't give a shit what you're making contract. That's between you and the GM. I'm fucking grading you on talent, and you are not talented enough to be on the field for a bulk of the snaps. And that's where we're at. I'm telling you, if we had like a Gannon or some pussy like Matt Patricia or Desai running, I guarantee you Howie would be in their ear saying, yeah, this guy needs to be on the field more. But you got, a vet, big time reputation like Vic. He's gonna get some leeway that these younger no-name guys wouldn't get.
100%.
And I'm glad. Because fuck off, dude. Fuck off. We need to find out how to get away from this guy in the off season here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Who do you think has the worst media night, Carson Wentz or James Bradbury?
Oh my God, I forgot about Bradbury.
Think about this: we are one snap away from Carson Wentz taking the field against the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Like one quote unquote unfortunate play, and Carson Wentz is out there.
Boy, his neck would look so red in a Chiefs helmet too, man. Shoo.
Dude, adult acne just breaking out everywhere.
Spewing.
I
do want to give a shout out to one player on the Eagles defense, man.
Hopefully it's who I'm thinking of, because I wanted to shout
Oren
him out.
Burks.
Yes, 42, Oren Burks.
Yes, sir. 20 tackles, 11 stops, 2 forced fumbles, 1 sack, only 45 yards allowed in coverage.
Did you say 4 forced fumbles, right?
No, 2 forced fumbles.
Oh, 2, okay.
1 sack, 45 yards allowed in coverage. Man's come on.
Yeah.
Come in for N'Kobe, and he's
balling. Playing at N'Kobe's level, in my opinion, man. I mean, look at all those stops. That's incredible. And that means he personally shut down the offensive play. That's what that stop means. That one person ruined your play for that series. It's like, goddamn. He's a beast, man. We needed it. We needed him to come in and play at a high level. And I'm not even mad about little Trot not getting any play time. Keep the hot hand out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Man, Zach Bond had himself another freaking game.
Dude, he's so good.
He's
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's.
Them boys are punching that ball out.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That
insane.
peanut
Like,
punch.
yeah, it's just crazy. Just the rate that we're turning the ball over, or no, I mean getting turnovers, I should say.
Oh, dude, my bad. I have to go back here when we're talking about
Yeah,
bounce
go ahead.
checks. So the poised, the quarterback poise thing. Remember when they're down? I think it's like 34 and they just scored. It's like 21 or something like that. It's in the third. It's at the end of the third quarter. Jaden Daniels gets free for a scramble and he scores a touchdown.
Yep.
He's dancing in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
end zone,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like, read the room,
Down
man.
2 scores.
It's over. It's over. And you're fucking even his own teammates are coming up to him like, yo, bro, get off the field. Like, what are you doing? Don't tell me your quarterback's more poised, dude. I guarantee you, Jalen Hurts, if we're down 2 scores, fucking just scores that shit and he's right back off the field. He ain't celebrating. He ain't dancing in faces. Your fucking clown ass Michael Jackson dance. Get your skinny ass out of here, man.
But not only that, when you're talking poise, like a couple of those blitzes or like the pressure's getting there, and some of his throws were awful, dude.
Mhm.
That's not poised.
Well, you
All
know,
I
it
heard
goes
all
back.
week. I got 5 on it.
Yeah, to your point, Clayton. Like, it's been there before. Like, we have goals. Like, we've been like Jalen Hurts has that goal. His lock screen is him walking off of the field with confetti on him from last Super Bowl. Like, there is that been there before. Like, it's locked in. Like, this isn't some dance in the end zone down by 2 scores, just happy to be there. No, this team had that taste. They are hungry. They're satiating like ravenous wolves all season. They are not some scrubs that are just happy to be there. It's been preached all season that like 2 more, 1 more, 3, you know what I mean? Like they know what the goal is, and they would not be happy being down 2 scores to score a touchdown. No, it would have been hand the ball off and get to the sideline.
Yes, sir.
My 2 cents.
And talk about poised throws. I mean, that 4th and 5 to AJ?
Disgusting.
I mean, come on, man. It doesn't get more poise than that. He just, nonchalantly pulls up and fucking dots him. Like,
I actually hated that play call, but definitely a dot.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that 50-50 ball on a 4th and 5, you know what I mean?
they love that. They think that's a high percentage play. I don't get it, but
it's not for me, but they got it, so whatever.
you got it.
Yeah. Fuck, if it's a better throw, it's probably a touchdown.
True. AJ just completely burnt that dude too. He had like 3 steps on him.
Yeah, that was Lattimore, and he's holding on.
Was it Lattimore again? I wasn't sure who was in coverage.
I mean, that's him, and he's holding on out.
Dude.
He's holding on out of bounds. And like, there was some dude who did a meme thing on him. He's like, if my body's even like rotating like that, I'm letting go. It was like I forget what it was. I have to show you guys. It was funny.
Yeah. Who was that? He already ruined one cornerback's career. Who's that guy for the Commanders? What was his name? Started with an F, I think. Oh, well, I can't think of this.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dang, we talked about it in the first Redskins pod. Commanders
man.
pod.
Let's see.
Ritz or I don't know, something F.
Yeah, whatever. He's gone. So
yeah,
he's gone.
But he ruined his career.
Yeah, he never bounced back off of that. He never bounced back. Yeah, I'll have to. You can't type in AJ Brown, Washington Commanders cornerback now without being flooded with
the Lattimore stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy guys. We're here. Who thought, man, starting the pod, getting episodes out, and look, we're in the Super Bowl.
Sheesh.
That's crazy. Well, guys,
1 mental breakdown. That's all it takes.
One shaved head is all it takes. We're facing the Chiefs. I don't want to get too into it because I feel like we're gonna get some we gotta get some pregame pods before the Super Bowl. Obviously, maybe we'll in the off week. Maybe we'll get like 2 or, whatever you guys are wanting to do. So I don't want to dive too into the matchups, too into it, but like initial thoughts on a Chiefs rematch.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull double duty and beat the Chiefs and the refs because it's a little nasty out there. Obviously, they're a good team. Andy Reid's such a good coach, but gonna have to play almost perfect football. Possibly, I do think we're the better team, without a doubt, at almost every position. So that's what I got. Just an early, quick thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly, it's the matchup that I was hoping for. I think the Bills would have been an easier game for us, but I wanted us to be the one to stop the three-peat. I wanted us to be the one to slay this dragon. I think this is the only team in the NFL that can do it.
I love that.
I've never this season, I will say, I was never super impressed with anything that the Chiefs were doing, even throughout the playoffs. Watching them, they have a great record. They win close games. That's, I'll tip my hat to them for that. That shit's not easy to do. We've seen that last year. It takes its toll. But I think it's going to be a tough game, and I 100% feel this team will win. This team will stop the three-peat. They will slay the dragon, and they will bring the second ring home. And that's I have unwavering confidence in that. I have unwavering confidence in this team, this defense. This team is the type of team that the Chiefs have not seen even close all season long. They have not seen something like this. They have not seen a team this physical, a defense this good, and working together as a unit like it does, tackles as good as it does, covers as good as it does, is opportunistic in the turnover, game like this team is. And they've never seen a rushing attack in a physical offensive line like they're going to see. This is the best offensive line in the league, and it's not close. And their defensive front has never seen anything like this. Is honestly, this is probably you could put this up there. I know, like the '90s Cowboys, people always throw out there as like the best offensive line unit ever in the history of the game. I'm telling you right now, I'll put this line up there with them. Like I will throw their hat in the ring, and they should be in the conversation. That's how good this offensive line is. And it doesn't even matter if it's starters. You can bring in guys off the bench. Like Steen, that guy could be starting for at least half the teams in the league. And he's a backup to us, man. So, I mean, this Chiefs team doesn't know what it's walking into. And it can have all of its hype men, all these talking head media fucks, hyping them up and telling them, how good they are and how bad the Eagles are. Shit ain't going to matter come the 9th, man. 6:30 on the 9th. When they line up face to face, they're going to feel it, man. I'm telling you right now, they're going to feel it. This team is going to make you feel it. And I don't know that they're ready for it.
Yeah, man, I love that. I agree. Man, I'm ready to bring the pain. Like this, man, this Rivian has been cruising, and I don't. It's like I love this team. It's when you get teams like this, it's I wish we could see this team forever. It's one of these like, man, we only got one more game. Like, I think we're gonna win too, but it's sad. Like, I wish I could watch this team forever. And man, I love it, man. And well, we got better. We're the better team than we were 2 years ago. And
for sure,
I don't think the Chiefs have necessarily. I mean, they have Patrick Mahomes. We all know there's you can't say enough, but like, I don't know. I don't think they've gotten better.
They definitely have a great offensive line as well. It's probably the second best offensive line in the league, possibly. But yeah, I'm with you there. The Rivian's it's just hit the car wash in detail. We're looking good. We're getting ready to drive it down to New Orleans.
What if we gotta hit up Rivian the company, see if they can sponsor us on a SUV.
Hertz, from Hertz. We'll rent one from Hertz and just drive it down.
That'd be hilarious.
Have it wrapped in vinyl.
The Rivian boys just rolling in.
Rivian boys.
Oh man. Well, yeah, guys, we're headed to the Super Bowl. Man, it's been crazy. Dude, enjoy it. Enjoy all the. It's so fun. Like all the media, all the stories. Like it's only gonna get crazier. It's only going to get more chaotic. We're kind of like in the eye of the storm right now, if you think about it. So, man, enjoy it, guys. We'll talk programming, because I think we do need to get, some podcasts here in the downtime. So we'll talk about that. But anything else you guys want to talk about, want to touch on?
I got nothing.
No, just, say it once again. I'm just so proud of this team.
Yeah.
Everything they did this year, everything they accomplished, after those first 4 games, to turn it around and to come out and lose one. And honestly, you probably shouldn't even have lost that one. And to just dominate the way they're dominating, man. It's like you said, everybody enjoy this. This doesn't come around all the time. This team is something special. I know Nick says it over and over, doing special shit, and people, when Nick opens his mouth, a lot of times people roll their eyes, but it's true, man. We are doing special shit. This team is special. So enjoy it. I know once next week rolls around, that's when it kind of really becomes real. You got this little lull here in the middle, that bye week. But once we hit next week, man, it becomes real, and everybody lock in and enjoy this. 4 more quarters, man, and who the hell knows what happens after that. Definitely won't be the same team we've seen this year, and I'm just echoing you there on that one. Like this, I wish I could watch this team forever. I love this team. This is one of my favorite Eagles teams in the history of all, Eagles teams that I've watched, and I've been watching since the 90s. So this is legit my favorite team, and I have the utmost confidence, and I'm so proud of them. Proud to say I'm a fucking Eagles fan. And let's go, baby. Super Bowl.
Hey, man, you said it all. Eloquently spoken. Nothing else to add. Guys, we'll see you next time.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.